Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It's 2:29 p.m. on March 13th, 2023 in Fairview, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It's 10 degrees outside on a partly cloudy afternoon in the city. In this video, I walked for 1.6 kilometers starting on a public bench by Pacific Cove Properties. Then stroll east along the Seawall, ending my trek in downtown Vancouver outside of Main Street Science World SkyTrain Station. If you would like to support the channel and help me purchase some new equipment, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. To receive updates, follow me on Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share it, and subscribe.
Oh yeah? Hey you folks, Jerome Forestwood here. We're gonna do a narrated video. We just left the area near Stamps Landing Dock, where you can take the Aqua Bus and other ferries over to Granville Island or all the way over to Yaletown Marina Dock. And now we're walking on the south side of False Creek along the seawall. So there's False Creek for you. Oh, look, there's an Aqua Bus too. Doing its Aqua Bus stuff. This is one of the world's longest uninterrupted recreational paths. I'm of course walking on the walking side. If you're riding a bike, you can ride the bike on the other side. If you have some good eyes and you can see through the bridge, you can see some of the mountains right now. And we're coming up to the Canby Bridge stairwell. And of course the Canby Bridge stairwell will take you up on top of the Canby Street Bridge, and you can take that bridge either downtown or you can take it a little ways south as well. So there's the stairwell right there. You can get some really good views from Canby Bridge, so it's definitely worth a try. I did film a video on the Canby Street Bridge recently, so I'm not going to do that, but here's the underside of the Canby Street Bridge. Oh my gosh, nothing looks like it's crumbling. Totally different from Toronto. This section of the seawall, of course, is also close to Science World, and you can see that in the distance there, or the large silver spear. And there's also some old docks in the area too, and they put some picnic benches around it so people can relax and enjoy the view. And on the other side is the service yard. Not the most exciting thing. course, Falls Creek isn't actually a creek, it's part of the Pacific Ocean. So you're literally looking at the Pacific Ocean when you're looking at Falls Creek. And it's more of an inlet that goes into the interior of the city of Vancouver, all the way over to Science World and Quebec Street. It's a little bit of a warmer day today, so after I finished filming 2 unnarrated videos, I decided to take my coat off, of course. It is, according to my phone, 10 degrees right now, and it's, of course, 2:49 in the afternoon. You can see it's a partly cloudy day. This section over here that we're coming up onto is the old Olympic Village, and lots of people still refer to it as Olympic Village. Of course, it was built, some of these buildings were built specifically for the 2010 Olympics and the Athletes Village, and then after that was completed, they converted those buildings into residential places that people could live. So we'll continue along the Seawall path here. You're wondering where the barking's coming from. It's coming from this dog park right here. Nice off-leash area. So if you have a dog, that's one place you can take them. Sure, they'd enjoy it. That dog looks stoked to go. It, of course, is low tide right now.
You get excited, you spin around. And then we went to...
And you can tell it's low tide. For example, if you look across at the artificial island, you can see the rocks and the water line. And you can pay attention to that as we're walking along the seawall here. Of course, you can see the stadium right here, the Rogers Stadium. It's where the Whitecaps play, as well as the BC Lions and the Vancouver Canucks. And we can also see a nice view of the mountains over here, as well as the West Georgia Viaduct, which would be the big giant raised road across Falls Creek. There's a boardwalk right here. We'll walk a little bit down the boardwalk for you. Keep the camera on the mountains for a little bit longer. And there's Science World, that big silver sphere. We're going to cross Canoe Bridge here. You can see the water line really well from here. And there's a seating area over there. Wow, busy day. Looks like it just gets more and more people as we continue to walk along this path here on the seawall.
Okay.
Of course, during the winter time, which is right now until around March 20th, people do tend to pop out of the office every once in a while when the weather gets a little warmer like today, just to go for a walk before they go back to the office. And some people just take the afternoon off to work back from home. Of course, that means they could also come down here and work. I myself have been guilty of bringing my company laptop down here and sitting on a bench and enjoying the sun on a rather warm winter day. Nothing wrong with that. I do work from home quite often, so works just like if it's a good day, so long as you're productive, go sit outside, that's fine. So that's what I tend to do. Of course, you can see one of the new buildings being built right now. And that'll bring some much needed housing to the Vancouver area. And you got a better view of Science World from here. There's different attractions that get held within that building. And even special events, like on New Year's, they have a big party. And dance music and stuff. The Science World, of course, was built for Expo 86, which was held in Vancouver, of course, in 1986. I remember seeing this as a kid, and it looked spectacular when I was a kid. Now it just looks cool. Don't think Science World can compete with some of the buildings that are now being built downtown that are built in certain ways to allow the mountain views from the mountain cones that the city's designated for the building permits. So you get buildings that'll twist and turn in their architecture, and it's really interesting to see. Definitely interesting feats of engineering. Of course, Science World is an interesting feat of engineering as well. There's a nice view of the mountains. Looks like the clouds are working with us today and have decided to allow us to see a little bit of the peaks. Of course, if you're looking in this direction, you would definitely be looking north because of the mountains. And if you went across the Vancouver Harbor, that would take you all the way over to North Vancouver. That's where you can also access places like West Vancouver. There goes one of the sky trains coming into the Main Street Science World station. And we're going to cross the street here. And we'll head over to the station. So this, of course, is the intersection of Quebec and Terminal Ave. And we'll cross Quebec Street right now. And now we're walking along Terminal Ave. And I'm going to end the video here. So thank you, of course, for coming along and joining the stream. It's much appreciated, and I'll talk to you later, folks. Okay. Have a good day.